Today I will be talking about marijuana. Marijuana and the sale usage of it has been the most controversial topics in today's society. Marijuana is the most common and well-known drug in this century. You see it used by almost everyone, movie stars, artists, and even political leaders. It's no surprise that weed is very popular, but it doesn't mean it's widely accepted. As of October 2019, weed is only legal in 12 of 50 states of the United States. Weed is like the cousin that everyone loves, but when it's time for someone to sleep, no one wants to keep his company. Marijuana is the most popular drug for several reasons. It's easily transported, the side effects are calming, and when the right strain is smoked, it's easy to smoke. But according to the government, weed is bad. As of November 18th, 2018, roughly 2.1 million people are serving time behind marijuana charges. A large number of these marijuana charges belong to black males. There's no secret that weed is the most popular in African American culture. You see it everywhere, rap videos, social media, and there's actual people who make a living from selling marijuana, but millions of black men are locked up for marijuana. People will and have served over 8+ years over a couple of grams. My question is, why is marijuana such a target when alcohol is also considered a drug? Alcohol is worse than marijuana. It's something for you to think about. You hear more deaths and accidents that are alcohol related than weed. When's the last time you heard someone die from smoking weed? Marijuana also costs less to grow and process, and huge companies waste millions of dollars shipping out bottles that are just going to get trashed and thrown out into the earth for pollution. And so alcohol is legal, marijuana is not. Where are the government's priorities? All strains of marijuana aren't just used for the high feeling. There are actually strains that are used for medical use. Starting in 2900 BC, marijuana has been used as medicine. Chinese Emperor Fu explained that it has healing properties and quoted it possessed both yin and yang. Marijuana has been tested and said to heal chronic pain, depression, and trembling of hands and arms, epilepsy, and even cancer. It is one of the many drugs that I have more than a negative effect. Once you think about it, I believe that it is one reason that there is such a battle and fight over marijuana. It's natural and earth-made, which means there's no certain plant or company making it. Pretty much anyone can grow marijuana. That means less prescription medicine. Prescription medicine industry is the biggest industry in America, and it's corrupt. This is where most doctors and pharmacies earn their income from. The less medicine they prescribe, the less they earn, which means someone won't have a big check if pharmacies go down. If marijuana starts healing people, making people feel better, that means doctors are out of money. Imagine if everyone in America grew a marijuana plant, millions and millions of plants. That means millions and millions of new medicines, millions of new cures. How much money do you think the medical industry will lose? America's goal is to do whatever they can to keep money in their pockets, even if that means hiding natural healing medicines. Some states are so naive and simple-minded, they don't believe the benefits of weed. that weed can contribute to the country. If you make weed a regular product, you can add tax to it. Taxes go to the government, and that is more money for everyone also. Also, if you feel like you give weed to be okay to openly sold, it will cut down on a lot of crime. It will get a lot of black men out of jail. Almost all murderers are over drug sales gone wrong. It's crazy. You owe someone a certain amount of money and say 2% is missing. That's a solid dead body over 2%. The fact is that crime, to sell it and also use it, makes it even more dangerous. Marijuana is such a closed-door drug. It can control lives, ruin lives, and take lives that no one will ever know. It's sneaky only because it has to be. As I stated earlier, millions of people are incarcerated every year behind marijuana charges. Police pull over and lock up people, mostly black people, for the smallest amount of weed. I know people who are serving big time for no more than 4 grams. Marijuana has been around and will be around for years to come. In conclusion, I feel as if everyone in the world should accept marijuana and make it legal. A plant that is grown and has negative and mostly positive effects should be legal. I feel like this decision will bring the world to a more closer and peaceful future, because right now, weed is the bad guy and the world is on their ass. Millions of lives will be saved in multiple ways, and everyone will be on one accord. Most of everybody. A small move could make a difference. More strands, more medicine, and more opportunities. The marijuana industry would boom, million lives would be saved, and the government can tax it and make a lot of money. And that's all. Thank you.